Coming into this round with a 23-point lead over the man Jason Anderson. It has been a while since I've won a race and I am hungry for a victory. I want to try and get a win here in Houston. We are going to do the pit stop challenge, but I think I've perfected it. I think I've thought it over and I figured out a way to actually make it work. So Ken Roczen, the man, rocking some good old Fox gear. Look at that setup. I don't like the number and the name on the back of the jersey, but I'm too lazy to go fix it, so we're gonna have to deal with it. But the setup overall, it's on point. We are going to load into Houston. We are going to do the pit stop challenge, and here is the rundown. The crash penalty is going to be in effect. So if I crash, 5-second penalty, I'll have to stop at the mechanics area and give myself that 5-second penalty. Now for the pit stop challenge, I am going to switch it up a little bit. Last time I did this at Anaheim 2, it was just a little bit too much of a disadvantage, and a lot of you guys said that. A lot of you guys actually didn't like the pit stop challenge, but I want to bring it back. I want to try to perfect it, and I want to try to make it work. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to say stop every 3 laps like I did in that first attempt. I'm just going to stop once throughout the moto. I'm going to stop for 5 seconds. What I was going to do is I still was going to stop twice, but I was only going to stop for 2.5 seconds. I just didn't really like that idea, and I thought it would be better if I just stopped once for 5 seconds, and I can choose when I want to do that throughout the moto. So I don't have to do it at a certain point, just whenever I feel is necessary, go ahead and do that pit stop. So I think it does give me a little bit of a better chance, a little bit of a more fair chance at getting this done, and it's going to be interesting. Let's get into Houston. Oh man, I really should have changed the name and number on the back of the jersey. I should have done us all a solid, me and you guys as the viewers, and changed it over to maybe like white text, maybe change the positioning, because it is sore on the eyes. But for the most part, when I'm riding, I actually look like slightly ahead of my rider. I'm not really staring at but I'm not really staring at the back of my rider's jersey, which, I don't know, do you guys do that? Do you guys look directly at your rider as you play, or are you kind of looking where you want to go like you would in kind of real life when you're on a dirt bike or a bicycle or doing really anything? You look where you want to go. You're not staring, say you're on a dirt bike, you're not staring directly at the ground, at your handlebars, at your front wheel. You're looking ahead, and I find I do that in this game as well. So if you guys do enjoy this episode at any point in time, make sure to smash that thumbs up button for me. If you guys don't enjoy, if you don't like the content, smash that thumbs down button, you know? Leave some constructive criticism in the comments. You guys always kill it in the comments, have the best comments, and I love going down there, responding and interacting with you guys. So keep up the support, guys. You guys are legends, and I cannot thank you guys enough. Once again, I am going to say, like I do in every video, oh my goodness, can't be doing that in the moto, but I am going to say that down below there are a ton of links. We got Discord, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. The vlog is linked down below, so go check it out, guys. It would be greatly appreciated, especially the vlog. If you guys go watch the vlog and subscribe to the real life channel, it would be greatly appreciated. You guys are legends, and let's focus in on Houston. 101.531 is my fastest lap, and I know for a fact I can beat that. So up and over the finish line, which is actually a Supercross triple. The finish line is usually a pretty standard double, but this time around in Houston, it is a Supercross triple, and it's always fun when they change it up from the norm. Now you can hit a few different lines through here. What one is best, I'm not sure. Of course, through the whoops, you just want to get that killer drive, double into this corner, and then through here, flow this corner. You want to time this triple just right so that you can actually make it through that section just like that. And there are kind of a few ways you can exit that section with that line. You can, as I knew it. As soon as I took off, I knew it. So through here, you can choke up and triple. I'm gonna case. Of course I'm gonna case. But triple, I think that is a pretty slow line, and we want to be jumping over that big lip that we take off from for the triple. But through here, as I was trying to say earlier, there are kind of two different lines you can take. You can step onto this table, off, and then single into the corner, or hit the line that I hit last lap. Then through here, you can actually double, and then if you time it right, you can quad, and then kind of just triple into the corner, or you just triple and then end up hitting the on-off into the corner like I did. Then just a whoop section, and we are back to the finish line. Supercross triple. Get nasty over it. We jumped up to the top step of the leaderboard here for qualifying. That was beyond sketchy. I think it's time for the main event here in Houston. Let's go. I have about a full second over these guys per lap, so that is pretty good. Well, a full second over the top guys. As soon as we get back to like Wilson there, it's like almost 2 seconds, so things are looking good for this Triple Crown in Houston. I just got to be consistent, and by that I mean have a good first main event, because in the first 2 Triple Crown rounds I had a killer second and third moto, but the first moto costed me. Redemption time, guys. So it is going to be a little bit different here today. I am going to be going off the start. No head start challenge given to these guys. We will resume it in the next episode, but I'm trying to check out here right off the bat in Houston. Of course, we will be doing the pit stop challenge, which is a 5-second penalty. I'll probably do it near the end of the moto, unless I go down. If I crash, I'll probably just do one stop for 10 seconds, and then that way it doesn't throw off my flow 2 times in the moto. Well, if I only crash, you guys know what I mean. Let's try and shred and make a miracle happen. Triple Crown, man. The Triple Crown Championship as well. I'm pretty close to making a comeback happen. Only 12 points down behind Brayton in the standings for that, so I could make something happen there, but for the most part I think I did screw myself by getting like 29 and 21 points. I just gotta focus on me, do what I can, and see how the results end up playing out. But I already see a Justin Brayton in P4. He's just so consistent, like beyond consistent in these Triple Crown rounds, and that's how he's gonna win the Triple Crown Championship. But so far, so good here in Houston. No complaints. 4 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock, and there is that quad. Finally getting it, man. That's the fast line. I should go for that every single lap, because holy, we flew through that section. So I think since I am opening up a fairly decent lead, I'm gonna go ahead and stop on this next lap when we go past the mechanics area. See if these guys catch up at all. Did I make this too easy? Did I go ahead and make the pit stop challenge too easy? Maybe I should have been doing a head start, even if it was... That was almost a crash penalty right there. But even if it was just like 5 seconds, 7, and then 10 seconds in the third moto. Because I have checked out at this point. But here we go. Gonna pull over for 5 seconds. See if that does... That's a crash penalty, man. Gonna pull over for 10 seconds right now. When the timer hits 2:51, I am going to go. And let's see if this impacts my race in any way. But I was gone. I was literally like checked out from these guys right off the bat. Whole shot and just started focusing on my own race, and I was on another planet, it seems like. Maybe these guys are just struggling, because I'm already past Marv and Plessinger and Baggett and back into that lead. Maybe this is what I needed. Redemption, and hopefully I can get that overall, but maybe I should make it more difficult, because I think I got this one in the bag, as long as I can clean up my act for these last 2 minutes. There's that quad once again, jump into this corner, sweep through here, double up and over here, and on the gas through the whoops. We are off to the races, back into the lead. Let's go. So here we go, on to the last lap. I'm actually only 1 second ahead of Baggett and Marv right now. That tough block almost just costed me my life. Oh man, that was sketchy, but so far so good. And I think getting out to that hole shot and just checking out right off the bat definitely helped me out, because these guys are keeping me honest. Like I don't seem to be able to pull away like I did within those first few laps. So if I can do that in all 3 main events, man, I might have a good chance at actually getting this done. Baggett is closing in. He is right there as I ruined this rhythm. Focus in, man. Only a few corners left. Let's make this happen. Don't blow it. That quad triple into the corner, the fast line. Such a fun line to hit. Up and over the finish line. Moto 1 in the bag. P1, baby. Let's go. Starting off the night exactly how I wanted to do it, man. Let's go. Main event 1. Check that one off the list. P1. And we have the overall going in to main 2. Let's see if I can hold it together, man. This is stressful. Since that did seem pretty easy, I am going to go ahead and do a 5-second head start here in the second moto. And then in main event number 3, we will do a 10-second head start just to spice it up a little bit. That first moto just seemed a little bit too easy. You guys know I like a challenge. I'm always up for a challenge. So let's see what happens when I give these guys a 5-second head start. Gonna go at 5:55. Let's attack the track. Hopefully no tough blocks spawn in and ruin my life, and hopefully I can make some quick, easy passes of these guys. Already messing up this rhythm. That's not good, man. Not good at all. I just witnessed my life flash before my eyes. My night crumbled to pieces. My dreams are crushed to bits right now. Alright, let's focus up. We got 5.5 minutes to 1, get into that lead, make no more mistakes, and make the comeback happen. I thought I was going to land on Ando there. Anderson, Chisholm, I don't know how you didn't hit that wall, my guy. But I'm okay with that because I felt bad because I'm the one that pushed you towards the wall. I need to make quick work of these guys. And I think well, at this point, a 10-second pit stop. I think my timing of that is going to be crucial to winning this race. I think I need to try and charge to the front while these guys are all still in a tight group. Make as many passes happen. Freeze, I'm sorry, my guy. Make as many passes happen as I can right off the bat. Try and get into that lead and actually start checking out, and then that way when I stop I don't have to try and make as many passes. Hopefully that's the logic behind it. Double in, and can I get the quad triple to here? Tomac, I'm sorry, man, just as long as I don't go down, I'm doing anything I can to get up into that lead. 4 minutes on the clock right now, so we still have a decent amount of time left in this moto, and the head start challenge definitely spicing things up a little bit. In moto number 2, might be able to actually pass for the lead right here. A-Ray, my guy, putting you behind me, scrub into the corner, and okay, I'm gonna use the next, I want to say 2 laps to just try and check out, and then I will stop for 10 seconds. Unless I go down again, then we'll be stopping for longer, but 10 seconds, and hopefully I can hold on to this lead and win Moto 2. But a crazy start, kind of a chaotic start, honestly. Was not prepared for that at all. So far so good in this moto. I'm gonna come up over the tunnel jump, land, get on the gas, and we are going to pull over here at 1:46. I get to attack the track, and we will have about 2 to 3 laps to try and make this win happen. Let's go. Reed and Baggett are by. Only 2 riders, only falling back to P. My night just crumbled. My night just fell apart. I owe another 5 seconds. I think I'm gonna do the same thing, try and get into that lead quick, try and check out, and then maybe on the last lap, I will stop and give myself that 5-second crash penalty. Man, things go south quick in these races, especially when you're doing challenges and head starts and that kind of thing. It is tricky to stay consistent. I either do it right now or I stop on the final lap. I'm gonna try and pull away on this lap and then stop for 5 seconds on the final lap for a little pit stop, because man, oh man, I gotta try and win. I gotta play smart. I gotta be smart with my pit stops, and hopefully I'm smooth sailing to get this win, but I'm actually not sure how this one's gonna play out. This could be an interesting one. Baggett is there keeping me honest, so I gotta try and actually hit some decent lines, flow all the way till I do stop. And that is a costly mistake right there. It kind of worked though. It kind of worked, and I didn't go down. I thought I was gonna end up going down. Wheeling into the whoops. That was gnarly. Okay, this is it, the make it or break it moment. I only have apparently a 1.8 second lead over Baggett, pulling over at the 7-second mark. So at 12 seconds I'm going to go, and that is the man I have to hunt down. BB Blake Baggett, the guy. Moto 2, a little more entertaining, a little more action packed than Moto 1. Into that lead, and hopefully I can just check out. Smooth sailing to the finish line at this point. Casing the quad. Don't think I hit that section clean once all moto long, but didn't need to. Gonna come across the finish line in P1, baby. Let's go. 2 motos in the bag. First and first. On to the final moto, and so far for the overall, I have a 3-point lead over Blake Baggett and Marvin Musquin. They are actually tied at 5 points, and it looks like they are my 2 main threats. Brayton in 4th actually has 14 points, which that is good for the overall. Brayton's up there leading the Triple Crown Championship, so if he has another bad moto, that is a-okay with me. I'm not sure where Baggett is. I know I'm ahead of Musquin in the Triple Crown Championship overall, so maybe I'll be crowned the king of the Triple Crown Championship if we have one final good moto. I guess it doesn't really matter what gate I pick, because we are giving these guys, like I said, I'll stay true to my word, a 10-second head start. As long as I don't crash, I think I'll be a-okay to get this done, but if I crash, that crash penalty is going to eat me for breakfast. So 5:50 on that clock. Let's go. Let's attack the track. And these first few laps are going to be crucial. I have to try and hit clean lines, flow, and make some progress towards the front of the field. I know I say it all the time, but these first couple laps are the most important part of a comeback challenge, because if you mess these laps up, these are like your prime chance, prime opportunity laps to make up time. When the AI are all bunched together in a big group, you don't want them, just like in real life, you don't want them to get out front and start pulling away with that lead, because whoever does that, they are going to be hard to catch. But already up to the back of the field, Tapia and Baggett. It's good seeing Baggett at the back of the pack. Well, not really, but for me in my current situation, it's definitely what I need. Need him and Marv to do bad. Brayton's back here, so that gives me hope for the Triple Crown overall, but I need to focus on tonight's overall before I focus on anything else. So let's get into that lead, and I'm going to do kind of the same thing as what I did in Moto 2. Try and set myself up so that once I actually stop and do the pit stop challenge, do the pit stop penalty, I have only a few passes to make. If I did it right now, I would end up back in, say, you know, 20th place because of how close the field is. So I need to wait until people space out a little bit. Those gaps will start opening up. And then hopefully by the time I do actually pull over and stop, I only lose a position or two and not 15. Up to P4, P3 as I put Freeze behind me. I feel like I should just hit the smooth and consistent line through here, but that just seems to work. It seems to work missing the big triple lip, and that is going to be a costly mistake right there. Costly, but I don't think it is night ending if I can get back into a flow and get into that lead quick, man. I need to make quick work of these guys. Get into the lead ASAP. ASAP Rocky style. And then worry about stopping for 10 seconds for the pit stop challenge. This is brutal. The night is falling apart here in Moto 3. I'm gonna see what I can do. It's not over until it is over. So let's go. Making a ton of progress towards the front of the field. Wilson is next on the agenda. If I can get past him, I think what I'll do is take one lap. Oh man, one lap to just try and check out and create a little bit of space. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pull over for 10 seconds and then try to get some redemption and hopefully hold on to that lead for this main event. I at least want to get the overall for the night, which would be good, but I want to try and dominate 1-1-1 and win all three of these main events. Triple to here and see if I can scrub a dub into that corner. That was clean. That was a clean line through there. I will take it. So things are actually going pretty good. My only concern is how close Wilson is right now. So send this. I'm gonna land, pull up here, and stop at 42 seconds on that clock. I get to attack the track and try to get back into that lead. Hopefully not that many people have actually passed me. Falling back to what looks to be 7th. Alright, I can work with this. Make something happen into that flow. Oh, we got this. We got this in the bag. Freeze is right here. I'm already into P3. And if I can get past Freeze and set my sights on Wilson. Oh, I should have choked up there, man. That was not smart. But I have one full lap to hunt down Wilson, who is the only one that stands between me and a dominating performance here in Houston. I'm coming for you, Wilson. I am on the charge right now. This section here is easily a moneymaker for me. If I can get this triple and then scrub into the corner. Oh, made contact with Wilson in the air. But I think that's going to be the pass for the lead. Maybe the pass for the win. Unless he decides to battle back, but so far, so good. Oh no, that is not good. He might actually get back past me. And it might come down to the final few corners of this track. I'm getting the quad when it matters, when it's needed. Bust out the quad. I'm gonna try and get on the inside of Wilson. Maybe just go around the outside of him for these whoops. Lock up the brakes early, hug this inside. Let's go. An exciting finish to that third main event. That was close. That was actually a close one. Dominating performance here in Houston. I can't complain about that. Of course, getting the overall. Brayton comes in P9. Baggett is in P2. I'm worried to see these overall results. The Triple Crown Championship. Just for those of you guys that don't know, I have said it a few times throughout the series. There's a Triple Crown Championship within the 17-round series. And Adam Entignap, the man didn't even participate in round 3 or round 8, so Anaheim or Detroit, and he won. He got 46 points here today in Houston, so that's his total. Oh, that is a bug with the game. I should have won. You can't get scored for a Triple Crown championship when you don't partake in 2 of the 3 rounds. That's not fair. I would have won. I guess, you know what? I can crown myself the champion. I'm not gonna get like to celebrate as the winner or anything, but wow, I'm kind of shook. Definitely managed to clean up my act here in round 13. The pit stop challenge, we conquered it. We made that thing our But as you guys can see, first place, third place, fourth place, and sixth place, Catanzaro, Pellegrini, Stewart, and Enktignap all missed 2 of the 3 Triple Crown rounds and still managed to finish up there in the points. They should just be DQ'd right away. But the way the scoring works is it's based off of the lowest scores winning. So I guess that's how it plays out. And yeah. Finally adding the 5th win to the list here for our 17 round series. K-Rock taking off with that championship. Let's go. I'm kind of bummed, man. Like that, I wouldn't say it's a glitch within the game, but it's definitely a bug, kind of like a little error within the game. Like, you know for a fact in real life, if someone misses 2 of the 3 Triple Crown rounds, they aren't crowning them the champion. Like, you gotta race all 3 rounds. We will leave it behind us, and we will head on to Nashville, where we will continue on trying to get that 20-second head start challenge complete and check it off the list. Peace out.